The Garden of Eden was a paradise unlike any other, bursting with color, life, and joy, where Adam and Eve lived in perfect harmony with nature and with God Himself. The golden sunlight warmed the lush green trees, birds sang sweet melodies, and animals played without fear. But one day, as Eve wandered through the garden, she heard a voice, a smooth, sly whisper from a shimmering golden-green snake curled around the forbidden tree. His glowing yellow eyes twinkled as he flicked his tongue and asked, "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree?" Eve, puzzled, shook her head. "No, we can eat from any tree, except this one. God said if we eat from it, we will die." The snake chuckled and slithered closer. "Oh, but that's not true. If you eat it, you won't die. You'll become wise, just like God." He nudged a fruit toward her, its golden red skin shimmering in the sunlight. Eve hesitated, her fingers hovering over the fruit. It looked delicious, and the snake's words made her curious. What if she really could be wise? Slowly, she plucked the fruit and took a bite. The sweet juice filled her mouth, but something deep inside her shifted, a feeling she had never known before. Turning, she saw Adam watching her. "Adam, you should try this," she said, handing him the fruit. Adam hesitated, his heart pounding. He loved Eve. How could he say no? So he took a bite, and in that instant, everything changed. The once brilliant sunlight seemed colder, the flowers looked less vibrant, and for the first time ever, Adam and Eve felt ashamed. They looked at each other in shock, realizing they were naked. Grabbing fig leaves, they hurriedly covered themselves, their joy replaced by confusion and guilt. Then they heard it, God's voice calling, "Adam? Eve? Where are you?" For the first time, fear filled their hearts. They ran and hid behind a large tree, trembling as God's majestic figure appeared, his flowing white robes shimmering even in sadness. "Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" he asked, his voice kind but full of sorrow. Adam pointed at Eve. "She gave it to me!" Eve quickly pointed at the snake. "The snake tricked me!" God turned to the snake first. "Because you did this, you will crawl on your belly forever." The snake, once tall and proud, fell to the ground, slithering into the dust. Then, God turned to Adam and Eve. "Because of your choice, life will be harder now. You will have to work for your food, and things will not be as easy as before. But even though you must leave the garden, I will never stop loving you. And one day, I will send someone to make things right again." Adam and Eve felt deep sorrow as they stepped out of the Garden of Eden, looking back one last time at the paradise they once called home. A mighty angel with a flaming sword appeared, guarding the entrance, ensuring they could never return. The garden, once bright and warm, faded behind them. The world felt colder, harsher, but they carried God's promise with them. Even in their mistake, God had a plan. And no matter what, He would always love them.